If you want to support your Kansas City Nidokings, get a shirt with the logo slapped on it and put it on your body. It's pretty cool. Link on the screen and in the description below. What is good, Coach Kansas City Nidokings? Daily of their IBL Season 4 Week 10 Team Draft versus Flame Horizon and the Minnesota Monfernos. So, yeah, I've had a pretty bad stretch of weeks, and I'd love to be able to turn that around, because it's kind of like do or die. I think I gotta win out to have any shot at playoffs, and my last couple games are pretty difficult, I think. I mean, I do have to play Brendan next week, who is right above me, and then week 12 I have to play the top team in the league, so that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes, but we'll get to that when that comes. So anyways, I'm going to go over the team that I built for his squad, and first of all, let me go over his team. He's got Jirachi, Zapdos, Chestnut, Kyurem, Mega Blastoise, Nidoqueen, Aromatisse, Drapion, Heatmor, and Kecleon. So one thing you might notice immediately is that it's a pretty slow team. The fastest Pokemon is base 100, which is really good. What that basically means is I don't need to worry about investing a ton of speed and such. So, yeah, that's always a good thing. And overall, it's a very solid team. There are a couple Pokemon on our team that do work really nicely against the entire squad. So let's get started here. First up, the first time that Welkin's been number one, the number one pick, or well, the number one in the team order. He's got the Piappa Berry with Sheer Force, with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, and Sucker Punch. So we made this thing bulky. I didn't really want to invest speed. I was thinking about like outspeeding a non-speed boosting nature. Jirachi, I think I could do that. I don't remember what the limit is on points, but ultimately it would be better to go bulky, because there's really no point running a ton of speed when there's few things he has that would really outspeed Nidoking and worry it too much. You know what I mean? So anyways, the Piappa Berry, if you don't know, that's the Psychic Berry. It halves the damage of a super effective Psychic type move, and mainly that's for Jirachi, because you go for Psychic on Jirachi and I hit you with Earth Power and Jirachi is gone. Except maybe if it's like an Assault Vest set or a Shucka Berry, so there's always that. The Sucker Punch was mainly for when we've gotten his team kind of low, and I don't know, something like that I can't really touch, that I can't outspeed, provided a speed investment, like Kyurem or something like that. I can just go over the Sucker Punch and knock the thing out, so that's pretty cool. I was debating on that. I was thinking also about Thunderbolt, putting Thunderbolt on there for the Mega Blastoise, but I haven't actually calculated, but Sludge Wave should do an absolute crap ton to that thing. So anyways, as I said, to make this thing bulky, basically max HP, and the max to where it's an odd number, 4 in attack, mainly because Sucker Punch, and max special attack with Modest Nature, 4 in special defense, and then 4 in speed, just because I had that left over, and if he decides to creep something, I'll speed tie with it. So pretty cool stuff. That's about it for Welkin. Just hopefully he'll be able to come in and like not sweep, but like clean up. That's something I think Welkin will be able to do nicely this match. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for Nidoking. Next up, we have Megan Foxy Altaria holding Altaria with Pixelate, Fire Blast, Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, and Agility. I'm gonna stop making myself, because, like, I mean, obviously it has to have the Altaria, and I can't be Mega Altaria without it, so. Now, I don't really remember exactly why we're running special this week, but, overall, we just decided to go special, I suppose. It's got really good special attack and really good physical attack, but I think it was those specific moves. I think Fire Blast was the main reason we did special for Jirachi, which, I mean, Earthquake would hurt that thing a lot too, but Fire Blast hits more on his team. Anyways, this thing is built to outspeed Scarf Jirachi after 1 agility, so that'll be really nice. And then after that, I will clear everything, and provided something hasn't set up, Megan Fox will be able to outspeed everything, and not bring in Draco, which was a thought. I decided to get rid of the Draco, and I'm thinking, I don't really need that, because Ice Beam would do more damage to the Nidoqueen, I believe, right? Let's see, what's Draco's power? Okay, so they end up being very close. It's Draco only ends up being 5 5 base stronger, so it's not really going to make a difference. And yeah, I don't really need to lower my special attack. That'd be appreciated if I don't have to do that. Other than that, these 3 moves hit really nicely against his entire squad. Not much wants to, you know, deal with it. I'm not entirely sure if Mega Blastoise will carry Ice Beam. I mean, it seems like something that might happen. It's just, obviously with Mega Launcher, like, Water Pulse is stronger than Scald, Dark Pulse gets really strong, Aura Sphere is really good, then you might be running Rapid Spin. That would be my assumed set, because I do actually have a Mega Blastoise myself on a RU team that I actually haven't used, but anyway, that's the set I have on it, so that's kind of what I'm expecting from it. So anyways, as I said, this thing is built to outspeed Scarf Jirachi, which is would be the fastest thing on his team, and after 1 agility, max special attack, modest nature, 52 in HP. And, yeah, if I get up in agility, I genuinely think, Altaria sweeps, so, pretty cool stuff. And yeah, next up we have 707 the Skarmory holding the Rocky Helmet with Sturdy, Roost, Stealth Rock, Spikes, and Drill Peck. So this thing is just a bulky wall. It's my physical wall. He's got a bunch of things, like Jirachi can obviously be physical. Chestnut can't really do much of anything to Skarmory. If he ends up trying to, like, Rapid Spin at the Blastoise, he'll take the Rocky Helmet damage, which will be really nice. And, yeah, he doesn't have much that wants to deal with this thing. Heatmore and Nidoking can deal with it fairly nicely, because Nidoking has Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure it gets Thunderbolt. Heatmore, I don't know how much damage it could do. I'm not even sure he really wants to bring it against my team, because I have Pokemon like Suicune and Altaria, so you know. Yeah, this thing is a double hazard, so get up my rocks, and if I can get up spikes, I will. Roost to keep me in the battle, so I can keep fighting some certain things that I can stay on pretty effectively. And then Drill Peck, because I didn't want to run Brave Bird. I didn't want to have that thing that doing recoil damage, so it's like, I just rather get the decent damage off. And yeah, we have max physical defense with a impish nature, and basically max HP with the rest in attack. So this thing is going to be bulking physical hits for days, and yeah, I think Skarmory will be very nice. It can obviously live a hit from anything because of that Sturdy, and I was originally thinking about Walk-On Berry. Walk-On Berry was a huge, like, oh, we should do it. I don't know, stay in on Zapdos and set stuff up or something like that. Because I would assume that a Thunderbolt probably OHKOs this thing, but without Walk-On. So, I'll have to look that up. Maybe Skarmory can live, but you never know. I guess you would know if you calc it, besides a crit. Anyway, not much else to say about Skarmory. It's pretty simple. You don't run much different than the Skarmory. Next up, we have Bert the Sock holding the Choice Scarf with Sturdy, Close Combat, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, Knockoff. So, this thing is built to basically just outspeed anything that would be Scarf that's like base 85. I don't know what else is base 85 on his team. Jirachi and Zapdos are both base 100. Chestnut slower than that, I believe. Kyurem's 95. Mega Blastoise is 78. Nidoking 79. You know, I actually, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't want to, but I had to run max speed, Jolly Nature, so this thing could just be guaranteed faster than everything. Yeah, because I don't know what he would do specifically with the Jirachi or whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of talking too much. But Close Combat hits Jirachi extremely hard. Chestnut obliterates Kyurem, does a lot of damage to Blastoise. Not much to Nidoqueen or Aromatisse, but a lot to everything else. So Close Combat is a very solid option to go with. Poison Jab is mainly for the Aromatisse, because Aromatisse is kind of an issue, but having that strong poison move was a good idea, or something I really wanted to do. On Skarmory, I was actually debating between Drill Peck and Iron Head because of the Aromatisse, but I feel like I could probably beat that thing with Skarmory. I don't know. Anyway, because it can't Toxic me, and Moonblast won't do much of anything, and I don't know if it gets anything that could be really super dangerous, but, you know. Anyway, Ice Punch hits Chestnut extremely hard. Nidoqueen, that's mainly the reason I brought it, so I have something to hit that, at least for super effective damage. And then the Knockoff hits obviously it hits everything. Jirachi takes super effective damage from it, which is really nice. It'll also get rid of items, so I could get rid of a possible scarf on something else, or I could get rid of the like a berry or something like that on another Pokemon, which could be really good. Maybe get rid of leftovers or something that Aromatisse or Nidoqueen has. So yeah, I'm assuming, not, I shouldn't assume, but Nidoqueen might be running an AV set. That's what I kind of expect. Kind of looking back at it now, I don't really know why I didn't give it Earthquake. You know what, I'm gonna do that. Because Earthquake's better. Because Chestnut will get hurt by the Poison Jab. Nidoqueen will take more damage from the Earthquake. And so will Drapion and Heatmore. So, Zapdos is the only thing that... anyway. I'm gonna teach it's an Earthquake. Luckily it's a TM move, so I can just do that before a battle. So, yeah. It won't have max power points unless I have a PB max, but we'll see about that. So anyways, yeah, max speed, max attack, Jolly Nature, rest in HP, and that's about it. If I get a good, if he brings a certain team lineup, then I think Sawk could, like, literally just click Coast Combat the entire match, or some of that, which it could be really, really nice. I do kind of think he's going to bring the Zapdos, though, so that will be the only reason that Earthquake would suck. I mean, Close Combat, too. That's really about it for Sawk here. Yeah, next up we have Paramore the Serena. First time she's come in several weeks. I don't know how long it's been. I could check, but I don't really feel like it. Maybe I'll put a text bubble on the screen if I remember it. I'll be hearing this in editing, so I probably will. Anyway, Serena here holds the Assault Vest with Queenly Majesty, Play Rough, Zen, Headbutt, Knockoff, and Seed Bomb. So this thing always just has a really good sort of set for an Assault Vest, because I can run just a bunch of attacking moves and put a decent amount of special defense. This thing is my special wall, which is kind of interesting, but it does match up well against a good amount of his Pokemon. So Play Rough there does super effective damage to Chestnut. Kyurem hits Drapion for neutral. Zen Headbutt was mainly for the Nidoqueen, because obviously otherwise Paramore can't do much to Nidoqueen, but Nidoqueen can't, I don't think it can one-shot me in any sense of it. But Knockoff, same reason I had it on Burt. Knockoff items, super effective against Jirachi, and then Seed Bomb because it's a good stab, and this was the real reason I brought this guy over Skuntank, or this guy, why I brought Serena over Skuntank, because of its ability to deal with the Blastoise a lot better. Skuntank could take the hits better from the Blastoise, but Serena has a better matchup versus it, because I would outspeed it unless he's running a decent amount of speed. Actually, that's not true. He's also... It was base 78. I literally just looked at it. Yeah, so Mega Blastoise is faster, but especially with the Assault Vest, it could not one-shot me with Ice Beam, and none of its other moves would do more than Ice Beam in that situation. So, yeah, that's really about it. Max HP, so it ends up being an odd nature with an adamant, or an odd number with an adamant nature, 44 in attack. The rest in special defense. This thing can take special hits like a boss, which is the main reason I was thinking. I just decided to run this thing as a wall. Hadn't done that before, and I'm like, it's probably a good idea against this squad. So, pretty cool stuff. That's about it for Serena. And finally, we have Azura the Suicune holding leftovers of Pressure, Scald, Sleep Talk, Rest, Calm Mind. Crocune set, I hate it, but it's really, really good this week. He's got, what, that resists the water typing. I mean, obviously, Chestnut, Kyurem, and Mega Blastoise. If I can burn the Chestnut, that'd be great. Get up a couple Calm Minds, and I'd be hitting Kyurem and Mega Blastoise really hard anyway. And Kyurem, the best I think it could hit me with would be the Draco. That'd be about it. Blastoise couldn't hit me with much of anything. And the Chestnut, obviously, Chestnut is more so the issue, but you know. This thing is meant to be just a bulky, annoying Pokemon. It's got a good amount of defense investment, but I have a decent amount of special attack investment with a modest nature, so this thing can also do a good amount of damage with a lot of HP, almost max HP. 12 in special defense and the last 4 in speed, because I couldn't put them anywhere else, and putting him in attack would help nothing. And if he ends up trying to creep this with something else, then I would once again speed tie with it. But I mean, I don't think there's really much else to say about Azura. It's a Crocoon set, and I hate that because it's a Skull kind of set, and I hate that. I really do. Hopefully, it'll turn out well. If I get when I see his team preview, and if Azura will be able to like set up Calm Minds against a couple Pokemon, he'll just be able to do really nicely. Then it's like, yes. So. Anyways, yeah, that is about it for this, guys. Really hope you enjoyed. Did appreciate it. Yeah. I'd love to snap our losing streak. I'm not going to get any sort of cocky. He's kind of had a bad season too, but he's coming off a victory, so we'll see how that's happened. He took over for someone, so it's not like entirely his fault the entire season. Pretty sure he did, right? I don't remember what his team was before then, but I believe it was the Chicago Cubs. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe for more, and let's go Nidokings.